Apparently, Adin Ross. Did Adin Ross accidentally show the porn or deliberately show it, by the way? Because I have no idea. Wait, he on purpose? He looked at porn on purpose?
Bro. I don't support it. Bro. What do y'all want to watch on Pornhub, bro?
What? Oh my God. I thought he like accidentally clicked on a link, dog. He blurred it. This is heavily blurred. The video is heavily blurred. I'm still not going to show it. Bro, come on, Adin. Your audience is fucking children. Jesus Christ, dude. That is actually fucked up. I didn't even realize it was like that.
Support porn. Like, I don't support the shit. The fuck do y'all want to watch on here, bro? I don't support the shit. I don't condone it. I don't support it.
People are saying W. Someone in the chat literally said pre-Jake Lucky. And then the rest of the chat is giving suggestions on what porn to watch. Someone in the chat literally said pre-Jake Lucky, dude. It's completely blurred. But even then, I just...
What the fuck do y'all want to watch?
There's no way does he just turn it on?
Come here real quick.
There's no fucking way.
What?
You're just having this on stream.
Is that bad?
What? Why don't you just like rate videos for them?
Do what?
Rate videos for them, like 1 through 10.
Because I don't watch porn. Have you ever seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Ew.
Bro, this could have been avoided if Adin just jerked off. I'm not even kidding. If he literally just masturbated, he wouldn't have this issue. He has this issue because he's not jerking off. Like literally, straight up. You can avoid the top of the hour ad break, by the way, by subscribing for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime, which is coming right now, of course, at the top of the fucking hour. I keep forgetting to run the middle of the hour ad break here, but... Bro, this is wild, dude.
Ew.
That's crazy. Please, for the love of God, Adin Ross, just, you know, on your own time, jerk off one time, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. The fuck are you doing? Actually, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't oh, guys, I'm not even kidding. The reason why I didn't cover it is because I thought it was like accidentally. He like clicked on a link and it was porn and haha, like that sort of thing. You know what I mean? So then they like, and then they clicked away and people are making it seem like it's, you know, way more serious than it actually is. I didn't even look at this clip because I thought it was like yet another instance of someone being like, haha, porn. No, he like straight up watched porn.
Her nip, ew, bro. I'm not looking at.
No, come here.
They're purple, bro. Her nipples are purple.
That's the problem that this dude has is the nipple being purple. Okay, got it.
Matter burn M.
You got me looking at like 5 different dicks, bro. I don't want to look at this shit.
Okay, looking at dicks and porn is gay, fellas.
Do y'all still beat your meat, yes or no? I don't want to watch this shit either, bro. This is bad.
Like, what the fuck do you have pulled up?
Yeah, this is stupid as fuck, huh?
You get a little hard?
No.
Cap.
Feel it.
The chat that said showing porn to minors thing was kind of justified in the most nerd way. Yeah, I didn't realize he was literally doing that, by the way. For the record, I will admit that I had no idea that it was literally like just straight up doing that.
Wait, how old are you guys in the chat, bro?
Bro. Oh, God. There's hella kids that are saying they're fucking 15.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Someone said, I'm 14, Lamau. This guy, the most reasonable guy in the chat, you have kids watching mentally ill effing monkey T-word K-word fucker. I like that that's the reasonable guy in the room. That's cool, man. I'm glad that he chimed in as the moral authority. That's the moral authority on Kick, it seems.
I didn't know that.
He said, I didn't know that. Okay. Isn't this like illegal?
All right, what episode do y'all want to watch?
Obscenity is not protected under the First Amendment rights to free speech, and violations of federal obscenity laws or criminal offenses. The U.S. courts use a three-pronged test, commonly referred to as the Miller test, given if the material is obscene. Federal law makes it illegal to distribute, transport, sell, ship, mail, produce. Obscenity law on minors. Federal law strictly prohibits the distribution of obscene matter to minors. Any transfer or attempt to transfer such material to a minor under the age of 16, including over the internet, is punishable under the federal law. It is also illegal to use misleading website domain names with intent to deceive a minor into viewing harmful or obscene material. For example, using a cartoon character or a children's television program in the domain of a website that contains harmful or obscene material may be punishable under federal law. In addition, visual representations such as drawings, cartoons, or paintings that appear to depict minors engaged in sexual activity are obscene and also illegal under federal law. Oh shit, lolly. Finally, the American criminal justice system gets something right. Jesus fucking Christ. It is important to note that the standard for what is harmful to minors may be different than the standards for adults, and offenders are convicted of obscenity crimes involving minors face harsher penalties than if the crimes involved only adults. So, obscenity in this circumstance uses a three-pronged test, commonly referred to as the Miller test, to determine it. Obscenity is defined as anything that fits the criteria of the Miller test, which may include, for example, visual depictions, spoken word, or written text. I think that's like snuff, though. I don't know if porn falls under that category. I'm not even joking. I thought the... Okay. For the record, this is not a defense. This is like very serious. I think soliciting pornographic material to a minor might be a different charge, but I thought the obscenity was like gore, real gore, snuff, and the difference between... All right, we'll look at the Miller test right now. The difference between that was more like a I'll know it when I see it type situation. 5 unsolicited brochures to the manager of a restaurant and his mother containing explicit pictures and drawings of men and women engaged in a variety of sexual activities. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It is obscene material. Whether the average person applying contemporary community standards would find the work taken as a whole appeals to the prurient interest, whether the work depicts or describes in patently offensive ways sexual conduct specifically defined by the applicable state law, whether the work taken as a whole lacks serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value. Yeah, does he have a warning that a stream is 18 plus? Maybe Kick as a website might be 18 plus. So in that regard, it might be like, it might literally be like a porn website. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, a porn website in and of itself would be, a porn website would be considered illegal, right? But the reason why it's not considered illegal is because like if it's age gated, the site, then he's fine. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that would work as far as like, you have to basically... Kick terms say no copyright or porn. Yeah, Kick does have a warning on streams. I don't know if it's voluntary or not. Keep reading on the previous link in the chapter below. It has full context of sexual activity. Yeah, in addition, visual representations such as drawings, cartooning, but that's for minors in general. CEO's role. The child exploitation obscenity section remains dedicated to the enforcement of federal obscenity laws. Federal law makes it illegal to distribute, transport, sell, ship, mail, produce, the intent to distribute, engage in a business or selling, transferring obscene matter. Convicted face. Guys, if all pornography fell under the context of obscenity laws, then porn websites would not exist. For the record. Like, that's why I'm saying there is a higher bar to clear than what you think it is. Even though definitely showing pornographic material, distributing and soliciting pornographic material, or distributing pornographic material to an audience that is not 18 plus would certainly be considered illegal. I think. Obscenity itself is not illegal. Sharing obscenity in that falls under the Miller test criteria is whether the average person applying contemporary community standards would find the work taken as a whole appeals to the prurient interest, or whether the work describes in patently offensive ways sexual conduct specifically defined by the applicable state law. No kids should use it, and so do child predators who groom them. Had a boss and worked at Amazon who got fired and arrested for possession of CP on Kick. even if it isn't illegal, it should be, and Adin is not a good person. Yeah, no one is saying that this is a justifiable act. I'm just trying to see if it's also illegal. This is actually more of a gray area than people realize. A famous pornographer, Max Hardcore, who made consensual films with rough sex, was actually sent to prison for 46 months for obscenity. That's kind of crazy because it should be, especially if it's consensual, it should be protected under the First Amendment. However, there is very a very real, I'll know it when I see it legal precedent here. So if it doesn't meet the I'll know it when I see it standard, and I'm not even fucking joking about this, you could go to jail. And when I say I'll know it when I see it, that's not like me paraphrasing it. That is actually the opinion. That is what designates free speech protected pornography as a form of art and free expression versus illegal pornography, oftentimes featuring, like, I'm not talking about like the obvious shit like CP, but illegal pornography between consenting adults that feature blood, for example. You can't do blood play. And I'll know it when I see it is the legal standard. Yeah. It's from, the phrase was used in 1964 by United States Supreme Court Justice Potter Stewart to describe his threshold test for obscenity in Jacobellis v. Ohio, in explaining why material at issue in the case was not obscene under the Roth test and therefore was protected speech that could not be censored. Stewart wrote, I shall not today attempt to further define the kinds of material I understand to be embraced with that shorthand description, hardcore pornography, and perhaps I could never succeed in intelligibly doing so, but I know it when I see it, and the motion picture involved in this case is not that. That is a very real sentiment. It's a vibe test. Eligibility section of Kick's terms of service says 18 plus. If under the age they have a parent or legal guardian's permission, and no one under 13 or 16 in Europe. Yeah, except it doesn't even fucking matter because a parent and legal guardian's permission in the United States of America, you can't have that for Pornhub. Pornhub is just 18 plus. That's not the current test though. Miller test supersedes it. This changed with 1973 with Miller v. California. The Miller case established what became known as the Miller test, which clearly articulated the three criteria that must be met for a work to be legitimately subject to state regulations. The court recognized the inherent risk in legislating what constitutes obscenity and necessarily limited the scope of the criteria. The criteria then became the thing that we just read. 1, the average person applying local community standards, looking at the work in its entirety, must find that it appeals to the prurient interest. The work must describe or depict in an obviously offensive way sexual conduct or excretory functions. 3, the work as a whole must lack serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific values, which is still very vague for the record. And the vagueness it has to be there. Because if you want to maintain any kind of freedom of expression, you have to have a level of vagueness. Obviously, this is completely beyond what the fuck we were talking about.